was someone in there who was reading a magazine. I mean, do we have time to read magazines? It's a great day to be alive, huh, Alex? Great day to be alive. And then he says, okay, you choose death, but first a little Gunga.
Sir?
Hey, Fawn. Who ordered that?
Your wife. It's for your office.
Oh, well, what about the one that's already there?
Oh, well, that's being delivered to your house.
I don't think you can actually do that, Mr. Unger. It's company property.
Yeah, and it's my company. Do you have a problem with that? No. You move the 120 to here.
You cut it from this column.
No, we're rolling it forward.
Rolling it forward from where?
The expense rule.
Then I'm counting it twice.
No, you're counting it in two different places in 2 different months, Alex. Come on, look at me. We're rolling it forward.
Still the same number.
Alex, why would we change the number?
I don't know, but the year end is still the year end.
Set it up as a company-to-company transfer.
Excuse me, what are you doing?
Taking notes?
Why? Thank you. Guys, we should also reduce the value of 540, huh?
I'm not sure, but that sounds kind of
No, this
problematic
is completely
in some ways.
acceptable accounting practice. Yeah, it's a
Maybe
building,
in your
Alex.
world,
Property
that's
values change all the time. Does it really matter if it's with 5.4 or 5.1? What are you doing?
Looking for bugs.
Bugs?
We think they're listening in on us.
We're getting their information from somewhere.
Oh, yeah? Hey, where's that lawyer?
I'm sorry. I was stuck in the bathroom.
We don't care. Just sit down.
Yeah, and listen, no notes.
These people look rough. Next time we'll bring your wife and kids. It might calm them down a little bit. Okay. Thank you.
No comment.
That's to be determined.
This is all happening because you wanted to take the company public.
You wanted to expand. We needed the money for that.
Private equity, Gordo, ever heard of it?
Who in their right mind was going to invest in those lunatic ideas you were proposing?
Yeah, well, no one like you, Leo, your gutless, unimaginative toady.
Oh, Toady, you're such an egomaniac.
You're an egomaniac,
It's my
for God's
company. I
sakes.
started it. I can expand it if I want.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough. This meeting was just a courtesy meeting to let you know.
To let us know that your client's a cowardly rat.
Oh, that's good, Gordy. Yeah, name calling.
Shut up, you goofball.
Oh, look, Gordon, all that fancy bookkeeping was your idea.
There's nothing to do with that.
Nothing
What is
to
it?
do with
I didn't have any choice.
Shut. Let's go.
Let's go.
Don't take that deal, Steve. You take that deal, we're all screwed.
Just hang in there like we agreed.
You gave us your word. You do that. Your word.
Steve, just hang in there like we agreed, Steve. Later, jerk.
Oh, Gordo, listen, anything you need at all. We've got a team of lawyers.
Yeah, you all right, let him go. Hey, come on. Hey,
He's kind of wound up, okay?
whoa, bastard! Come on, I'll kill you! I had a career until I met you! You bastard!
There he is, Steve Unger.
Steve, look at me! Can you move for a second? Hey, why don't you talk to me? It's me! Steve! It's me, Alex! I want to talk to you for 1 second. Is it tough? Steve, look at me for a second. I want to talk to you. Steve, look at me! Look at me for a second. Talk to me! Look at me for a second. Talk to me! Steven!
I'm a little disappointed you never visited me in prison, huh?
Well, I've been pretty busy.
Yeah, sure. It's just that I always thought we were, friends.
Really?
Yeah.
And were you thinking that when you were trying to run me out of business?
You could have taken that as a compliment.
What do you want from me?
A job. I'm willing to start at vice president and work my way up.
Your way up to what?
To the top, man. To the very top. To the tippy top. The thing is, look, it's only going to be a matter of time before the board realizes that I am better than you. But then, you know what we do? We kick you upstairs with a huge buyout, right? I mean, really, you're only interested in playing golf anyway, right?
Hey, it's been great.
Come on, Ben, it's just us. Smarten up. You know what? The weather's been great lately. You must be getting in 18 holes 2-3 times a week, huh? What? More? Yeah, you're out there every day, aren't you, you lazy bastard?
Okay, you're done here.
I can help you, Ben. Come on, this is what I do. People like you look better than they actually are.
Didn't the court tell you you can't be the officer of any corporation?
You'd make me a special advisor. I'll make your company #1.
You already did that when you brought your company to its
Yeah,
knees.
I know, Ben. What happened at Encore was unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, unfortunately, there was too much fucking transparency.
Can I tell you something, Steve?
Yeah.
I never liked you.
What's that got to do with anything? I never liked you either.
I can't hire you. You're a thief and a liar.
Well, you're a self-indulgent prick.
No, I'm not.
Sure you are. Ask anyone.
What do you mean by anyone?
I mean anyone. All the people you've ever met in your entire life.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Williamson, am I in any way a prick?
No, sir. Of course not.
Satisfied? Hey, am I a prick?
No, sir.
Who here thinks I'm a prick?
No, sir.
You can tell me, huh? I'll tell you what. You admit he's a prick. When I get back on my feet, you can come work for me at 3 times what he's paying you. Just nod if you really think he's just an annoying, overfed little prick, huh? Come on, just nod.
Well, I certainly appreciate that. Thank you very much. But when I said be a little more aggressive, I meant, perhaps stand your ground a little bit more, not go into the kitchen and pull out a knife.
Neil.
Hey, check this out. Check this out. Take a look at this. I was a little worried after the taping. I thought it was just kind of okay, but I'm pretty damn good.
I need cash.
I assume you're not talking about lunch money.
No, 50 grand to start. Then we'll see.
Do you realize how much money you already owe me? Maybe you should get serious about finding a job.
I've been to everybody in the business. They won't hire
The
me.
business?
Yeah.
The business? You can't go back to those people.
Why?
Because you're a...
Oh, no, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Why? I'm a liar and a thief, huh?
And a rat.
Okay, here's the thing. Nobody said that you couldn't bend the rules to make money. Actually, they said the opposite. They said think outside the box. So what that meant to me was do whatever you have to do to grow your company.
Sure, like embezzling from your employees' pension fund, stuff like that.
I'm a victim too, you know. Not just those people who lost their pensions.
You actually believe that?
Are you any better? Most of what you do here involves hiding money for your rich clients from the government and their wives. And I still remember those stories you told me about ripping pages out of the library books in law school so nobody else could read them before the exams.
A childish prank.
Oh, no. We are the same.
Wrong. With a key difference. With a key difference. You think no one will hire you because you lied? Because you made a deal to save yourself? Wrong. It's because you got caught. That is a sign of weakness, perhaps even stupidity. Hey, check this out. It's cable access, but it's still television. The law, as I see it, with Neil Stiles. I answer phone-in questions a couple nights a week.
Your name's Epstein.
Yeah, it's too Semitic for a broad demographic. This is way better. Listen, Steve. It'd mean a lot to me if you watched it.
They don't have cable in the motel.
Look, I'm reasonably photogenic. I'm thinking about getting an agent, maybe spinning it into a bigger gig. I like the idea of sitting at a desk, telling people what to do.
Is that exactly what you do here?
Yeah, but I'd like to do it for an audience.
Okay. Where's Neil? The thing that I asked you to keep. I want it back.
Oh, you mean the little thing that everyone else wanted to take away from you? That thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, first it's a little matter of the money that you owe me for legal services.
Give me my car.
Give me my car.
It's my car.
Yeah, well, it's in my name because of all the people that wanted to repossess it, and also because of your massive debt to
Give
me.
me my fucking car, Neil.
Hey, tell you what, I'll rent it to you.
Rent it?
How much do they pay you to teach that ethics class?
They don't pay me anything, Neil. It's community service. I mean, you made the deal, for God's sakes.
Those are my shoes. What are you doing?
I need something to get around in that won't cripple me. I paid $600 for these shoes, but apparently you're not supposed to actually walk in them. Here, you can deduct the $600 from what I owe you.
Those sneakers are worth something.
Where's my car?
Baby, I'm yours. Baby, I'm yours.
Just easy does it. Okay. Oh, gosh. There she is. Oh, I miss you, baby. Oh, baby, I missed you. Oh, God, what's this? I think there's a scratch there, Neil. Yeah. You know what I told you? I told you not to drive it, Neil. Did you drive it? Did you drive it, Neil? Did you drive it? You did. You did. You drove my car, you prick.
How to get it across town? What do you think, it floated here, you ungrateful little...
Okay, you know what? You got to give me the money to get that scratch buffed out. Yeah, $2,000 should cover it.
Are you serious? If I actually gave you $2,000, you'd use it to fix a car?
You know what? You better make it $2,500. If I don't pay my motel bill, I'm getting kicked out, which means I'm sleeping at your house, pal.
No way Wendy's letting you do that. She detests you.
What did I ever do to her?
Her father had stock in Encore. Yeah, don't be coming by my place. It wouldn't be pretty. Look, I got 20 bucks on me.
Okay, well, just give me your bank card and your PIN number. I'll go grab some cash out of a machine.
Yeah, like that's gonna happen.
Baby, I'm yours. Baby, I'm yours. And I'll be yours until 2 and 2 is 3. Yours until the mountain crumbles to the sea. In other words, until eternity. Baby, I'm yours. Till the stars roll the sky.
You've changed the locks.
Does that surprise you? Are they out there? Who? The employees, the shareholders, all the people you screwed over. They started coming by in anticipation of your release.
You're kidding.
Yeah. And then there's the sightseers. They drive by slowly like they're looking at Dracula's house.
Boy, no, you really keep it together, okay?
You can't come in here. This is my house.
Well, that's our house.
No, it's my house. It's in my name, and I want you out of it.
Okay, look, I'm having a really bad day, so
Oh,
please.
you're having a bad day. I'm having a bad life. This was in the mailbox this morning. This house and everything in it belongs to us. Us. Who the fuck is us? And then there are these letters from lawyers saying that they know that we put the house in my name to hide it, and that they can sue me and take it away.
No, because the bankruptcy was supposed to nullify. Oh, maybe you should get a lawyer.
Well, I thought Neil could help.
Yeah, he could, but we're already into him for over $100,000. But you know what? You could call his TV show, though. That's free.
I had to pull Kate out of private school.
Well, I was never too impressed with that school anyway.
All of her friends were there.
I was never too impressed with her friends either.
You really don't seem to care what we're going through.
Look, I know things have been hard, but look, you still have Hannah.
Yeah, I have a cleaning lady, but I don't have any friends. You know, all that garbage you fed me, that it won't be that bad. You know, no one will blame you, but they might not blame you, but they want nothing to do with me either.
Well, have you met any new friends at all your various jobs?
2 jobs, Dave, not various jobs. And no, I haven't.
Well, you know what? It's going to make you feel any better. I'm probably going to get kicked out of that dirtbag motel I've been living in.
So that's why you're here? Because there's no way in hell you're staying in this house.
When am I supposed to go?
I don't know. Tell your parents. Shelton.
What's up? What's going on? Would you at least, look, swap me a few $100?
Get out before Kate comes down, okay?
Lori, if I can't stay here and I can't have money, can we at least have sex? I just need something to take my mind off of things. So God knows you could stand unwind a little, baby. You can be angry sex if you want. You can give your newfound hatred for me a real workout. Oh, hi, honey.
Hi, Dad.
Your father's just leaving. You can say a quick hello, but I don't want you late for school.
I don't think I should go in today. Some kid in history class got stabbed in the neck with a protractor. I think it was gang-related.
Has she seen anyone?
A few anyones, and they're all pretty young.
Really? Well, that must be pretty hard for
I'm
you
kind
to...
of used to being embarrassed by my parents' behavior, right?
Listen, I know you've heard a lot of upsetting things about me.
Dad, through everything, the trial, the media stories, I've held on to the possibility that deep inside you're a much better person than the ones that they're talking about.
Honey, if you knew more about the business world, then you'd understand how things can sometimes get a little complicated, all right?
Dad, don't do this. How about you just promise to try and do better from now on? It'd make my life a lot easier. Of course. Can you promise me that? Because I want to like you, Dad. I really do.
Yeah, I promise.
Thanks, Dad.
Well, there he is. The man without shame.
Alex, are you one of the people who's been harassing my family?
I lost my job, my life savings. They live in a mansion. If I can't get to you, still got the car?
Nah, it's a rental.
Bullshit.
Listen, Alex, I'm sorry for what happened, you know, but this is way out of line. And if you keep it up, I'm going to get Lori to call the police.
She calls them every day. When they find out whose house it is, they let me go. Everyone hates you, Steve.
Really? You know what? But maybe if you and your colleagues in accounting had done a better job, then none of this would have happened.
What?
Encore needed to grow or die, okay? That's why I had to take shortcuts.
You call what you did taking shortcuts? 300 people out of work, thousands of shareholders
Just
without...
calm down, would
I
ya?
hate you. You hear me? You ruined my life.
I told you to watch the rental.
Rental my ass.
I hate you. Oh, you ruined my life. You ruined my life. Like that's going to help. Pick yourself up. Come on. Move on.
Unbelievable. You're unbelievable, Unger.
Oh, I'm almost finished.
Who said you could use my hose?
It's just water. Just give me another minute or two. Come on, just 30 seconds.
You haven't learned a thing, have you, huh? King of the universe. Ooh, just takes whatever he wants.
It's just water.
Get off my property.
I still don't understand why he can't just stay with us.
I can't have a criminal sleeping under the same roof as you.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be a good influence.
Sleeping, eh? Yeah, but all the other guys you have sleeping under the same roof as me. There.
But what, I'm not allowed to have companionship?
Well, your companion last night was my dentist's 22-year-old son. He was my counselor at day camp, Mom. We played Capture the Flag together.
So what? He's a good listener.
Yeah, I heard him listening to you real good last night.
And encouraging me to pick up some things I let slide when I met your father.
Like what?
Like my dream of becoming a chef or a figure skater.
A figure skater. Please,
Okay, the point
Mom.
is, I had potential, and I gave up a lot to be your father's hostess.
Are you trying to tell me that you didn't want all the same things that he did?
He promised me it was all going to be okay.
So really, Mom, you're just upset with him because he got caught?
I'll give you $20 for it.
No. I'm sorry. Do you know what this is? Huh? This is an Incan king. Do you know how much it's worth?
Yeah, $20.
This is an ancient statue from the lost civilization of Inca.
You want to say lost civilization? Take a look outside. You think those people want Incan statues? They come in here to sell me things so that they can eat. And if they ever buy anything, it's watches and cheap toasters and shit they can actually use.
Okay, you know what? I'm willing to part with it for $1,000. That's as low as I can go.
I'll give you 20.
Fine. 900.
20.
600.
20.
250. That's my final offer. 150. I'll get out of here if you just give me $150.
I'll give you 20.
75.
20.
That whole thing was just about humiliating us both. He's just trying to bring us down to his level. You know what the key here is? The key here is to maintain our dignity. I mean, if you can control an entire empire, the least I can do is get back on my feet, right?
And next on the line, we have Lori. Lori's worried that her husband's legal problems are putting her in jeopardy. You there, Lori?
Yeah, hi, Neil.
Yeah, hi. So what's going on here?
Well, I'm probably going to lose my house.
Wow, that's rough.
Yeah, really rough. I have this friend.
Who's a lawyer who failed to tell me that there was a possibility that this could happen?
Well, maybe he had other things on his mind. Let's get down to the purpose of your call, shall we?
Sure. How do I save my house? That's the purpose of my call.
Is it in your name?
Well, I think you know that it is, Neil.
It's put in my name to avoid being
Losing a major asset is exactly as I surmised. Okay, Lori, here's what you do. You need to sever all contact with your husband.
Yes, well, I've tried.
No. You have to be firm about this, Laura. Okay, keep him out of the house no matter what. It's the only way to avoid it looking like having it in your name is just some legal fancy footwork.
Something a sleazy, brain-dead lawyer must have thought up. A lazy, half-witted, undermined jack.
Anyway, that's my advice. And that's the law as I see it.
Business ethics. What are business ethics? What are business ethics anyway? Does anybody know? I guess that's why you're here, because you don't know the answer to that question.
And why are you here? You're just a criminal who has no right to be teaching anyone about ethics.
Well, I couldn't agree more. But for some reason, the judge back there just doesn't see it that way.
Oh, this was your idea.
Yes, it was.
This is ludicrous. I can't take part in any course this man is teaching.
Well, if you don't, you'll be breaching a condition of your release, and you'll have to go to jail.
Okay, can I say something?
Sure.
So this man that I fired, he comes in late, he steals money from the drawer, and he stares at the breasts of women customers.
Yeah, okay, but is there actually a question here you want to ask me?
Sure there is a question. And the question is, if I have a bad employee, why can't I fire the bastard?
For the same reason you can't give one of them a little tap on the cheek like I did, because 75 years ago, when things were going pretty well for business owners in this country, a bunch of light-headed socialists created something called labor laws, which is why even people like that leering peasant you let go can make your life a living hell. Probably makes you wonder why you came here in the first place, doesn't it?
Yeah, maybe sometime.
Oh, well, in that case, you can always go back to your village.
It's not a village, okay? I come from a city where 3 million people are living.
If it doesn't have quality running water and electricity, to me, that's a village.
Don't worry, we have those things. And plus, we have fresh fish.
Why would you bring fish into this? Are you implying there's something wrong with the fish you get here?
Oh, I don't get fish here. It's not fresh.
That's not true. He's just saying that to make a point.
A point about fish?
No, about how good things were in Brazil compared to here.
Not Brazil, Portugal.
Oh, Portugal, Brazil, what's the difference?
Yeah, probably quite a lot.
But I'm just saying, if he doesn't like it here...
No, I like it here. I just don't like the fish.
And that's how you judge a country, is it, on how fresh the fish is? I don't think he should be allowed to attend this class.
Because he doesn't like our fish?
No, because he doesn't like our country. I say toss him out.
Out of the class or out of the country?
Why not both? Toss him out. Just toss him right the hell out. Come on. Toss him out. Toss him out. Toss him out.
I told you I was the wrong man for the job.
Well, it's early days yet.
So she picked one of her employees?
Her assistant. That little tap on the cheek she mentioned was enough to put the young woman in the hospital.
Well, you know what? At least I never caused any physical harm.
Are you sure? You don't think any of the people who lost their jobs might have ended up...
I was just being used as an example, okay? There was nothing I was doing. It doesn't go on in most companies all the time.
What about the money that wasn't actually there?
Look, it's the same as when people, they just move their credit card balance from one card to another, waiting for the cash to come in. Leverage, Your Honor. It's all part of doing business. You believe me?
I believed you. You wouldn't be in the jam you're in.
So why am I teaching this class and not taking it?
I figured the only way to get you to listen was to make you the one who did most of the talking.
What?
It's important work. Do you know what Aristotle said about ethics?
No, don't think so.
Learning to be concerned with human well-being improves our lives.
Well, how about that? Anyway, speaking of well-being, Your Honor, how about lending me $500?
See you next week.
Is that really necessary?
You were warned.
Listen, look, all I got's $20. I mean, how about we think of that as a step in the right direction?
Step in the right direction for you is to go away.
Is this your car?
Yeah, you bet it is.
You drive a car like this and you can't pay for a room?
Look, here's an idea. How about I let you keep it here, huh? I bet within 2 hours it starts attracting a better clientele to this place, okay? Advertising like that's worth more than $60 a night, which means you should probably consider paying me to keep living here.
And you should probably consider selling the car, then you can live anywhere you want.
Rather sell my aging parents. Please.
Feeling a little sorry for yourself? You think you deserve to be treated better? Look, I know who you are. I've seen your picture in the paper.
You know what? What I deserve is a little appreciation for my attempt to make a lot of people a lot of money.
Oh, you mean the people that lost their investments?
Well, there was some collateral damage, you know, and I'm very sorry about that. But look, I don't want to get into this right now, okay?
Okay, sure, some other time maybe.
Ah, there it is.
I don't think you're going to need that in your new life.
Yeah, what new life, huh? This is an essential. I mean, I can't afford to activate my account at the moment, but at least it's a reminder of who I am.
You need to be reminded of who you are?
Well, I meant who I was. Look, what do you want anyway?
I just thought you needed help, you don't?
Well, it depends. You got any money?
I got $5. You can have it.
What's the point? I mean, it's not going to get me another motel room, is it?
Why do you need one? You got this beautiful car. You could get pretty comfortable on all that leather. Just a thought.
Listen, about that $5. Is this all you got?
Sorry.
No, I meant, is this all you got and you're giving it to me?
Yeah, no big deal.
Well, how come? How come it's no big deal?
Because right now I don't need it, and tomorrow, day after, it might be a different thing.
So I should try to pay you back then?
Good plan.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm moving in. Just till I get back on my feet.
No, you can't do that.
It's not that we don't want you here.
Yes, it is.
But I have no place else to go.
We're very sorry.
No, we're not.
Okay. Whatever. Could I at least get a little something to eat? I know you're angry. But aren't you the least bit proud of all the other things that I've accomplished?
I'm embarrassed by you.
We're embarrassed that you're our son.
Really? Okay, but like how embarrassed? Like on a scale from 1 to 10?
Well, we're looking into changing our name.
Really? You picked anything out?
Johnson. We're going to be Mac and Jess Johnson.
Well, maybe I should change my name too.
Well, so long as you don't change it to Johnson.
My parents. Aren't you supposed to forgive me no matter what?
Tried.
Yeah, it felt a lot better when we decided not to.
What I was doing at Encore was a work in progress, okay? I had a vision for that company. Now, if I had been allowed to finish...
I'm sure Paul Pot had a vision for Cambodia, so what that a couple of million people died?
Paul who? Cambodia?
See, I told you. All that education taught him nothing important about the world.
Well, what's he going on about?
He's referring to the fact that you know nothing about history or art.
Or morality.
I got my MBA when I was 23, but that means nothing, right?
Absolutely nothing.
We lost a lot of friends.
And they lost most of their life savings because they invested in your company.
And speaking of which, I'm still very disappointed that you didn't invest in my company.
Oh, you'd feel happier if we lost most of our life savings too, huh?
Well, at least it would have shown that you had faith in me.
Misplaced faith.
Yeah, well, misplaced faith is better than no faith at all. Okay, if I can't stay here, can I at least borrow a few $1,000s just to get back on my feet?
We have nothing to spare.
You have your teacher's pensions. I hear those are quite substantial.
You hear wrong.
Okay, then what about all that money that I used to send you? Can I at least have that back? Because obviously you haven't spent
Give
it.
it away to charity. Made us feel better about what you did.
And the fact that we're responsible for bringing you into this world.
Wow.
Hey.
This man, he's got trouble for a name. This man, he's got some worries. This man has got no one else to blame. This man got convicted by a jury. So this here is the Steve on the blues. This here is his sad, sad story. He's got only one.
You get any other ideas? I'm all ears.
I'm sorry. Yeah, here's the story of myself. The story of that little seaman. A man who's been put on a shelf until all the folks he's damaged they get even. This man, he's got trouble for a name. This man, he's got trouble.
If you're looking to get your $5 back, I'm going to need more time.
Parking cops are here every morning at 6.
And you're telling me this because?
They'll tow you,
My car never gets towed.
even if it's parked too close to a hydrant.
Those guys see a car like this, it intimidates them. They just assume it's owned by someone they don't want to mess with.
Don't they just get annoyed by your disregard for the rules?
It doesn't work that way. Trust me. Now, if you don't mind, I was just getting comfortable.
I got a crowbar if you want.
I'm sorry?
Well, if you're gonna sleep back there, you should rip out that thing in the middle.
Oh, yeah. Like, that's going to happen.
Baby,